Hello farmers, welcome back to Hazzard County. Last day of summer. It's going to be a busy day. That's why I'm taking care of the animals first, because I'm going to get caught up too much in my work to do so. As you can see, all their stats now complete. For the most part, the horses, I did not do the hay and oats just because they're above 50%. It's teal, so it's all good. But everyone else is looking good. No new cows as of yet. As horses are flicking around here, they're probably happy because of the new straw that they just got. Fresh from yesterday's rye field. And I'm going to park that right here, and I'm going to teleport back to the main farm. Right into the combine harvester. Hopefully it's good to go. Actually, let me jump out here so I can turn off the animal HUD display. I said I was going to fix the header, and I lied. The reason why Yeah, we're not going to bother just yet. Only reason why is because we were harvesting at 12 miles an hour yesterday, and you know what? This is not going to work. That's not going to work. Let's just go ahead and take the header off. And you know what? I might as well just go repair it at this point. May as well. Because today we're doing the big spelt field, field 40. Let's get that field done and taken care of. And that way it gives us a little time to do other stuff in the next couple days. I hope I can do, that field may take all day long. But if it does, it does. There's nothing you can really do about it. And hopefully the pricing is good for it today as well. And I do not know if we're going to get some straw off the field or not. But we're going to find out here shortly. Very shortly. So what we are going to do, and I just talked about this last episode, is we're going to actually put this on courseplay, the harvester itself, and we'll be in the Dutz Far with the auger wagon unloading into the truck. At least that's the plan. There we go again with saying that's the plan, because that might change. But since I can cruise through here, we're going right past the repair station. Let me just top off the repair on the header. Nope, not that, not that. Yeah, the header's not bad at all, but we'll repair it for $42. I think I can afford that. Not a problem. Not a problem whatsoever. So I did also go around on the field that we did yesterday, or yesterday afternoon, I should say, and picked up the rest of the straw with the baler, and I got the Massey Ferguson over here with the baler ready to go if we can do a straw swath. And I think I can. I always keep forgetting about that culvert being there and that ditch being there. I've been in that ditch once before, and it was not fun. Was not fun at all. So I hope there's no traffic around here. So let me just actually put on my beacons, because oh, I missed the stop sign somehow. Imagine that. Okay, let's connect that. Fold up the header. Let me turn this on. It should be straw swath is on. Yes, that's all good. Let me get this up here. Course generation, field 40, and headland passes clockwise. Can I go around numerous times here? Is there a max, or is this a setting to go around all the time? Alright, I'll just put it on 3 headland passes and figure it out later on. Oh, I hear you honking your horn. Chill. Just chill. The one thing with courseplay, though, I think it will back up and give me room to unload it. Oh, it's going to go diagonally, huh? Alright. Let's go ahead and turn it on. Do you want to put the header down? You're going to destroy crops? You're not going to? Or did you? I don't know. Do you leave a straw swath? If you do... Alright, hold on. Stop worker. Stop worker. Only because if you are going to leave a straw swath, then... Yep, need to get the Massey Ferguson, and get the Massey Ferguson on follow me, so he can make the straw bales as he goes along. Cut in front of the traffic here. Yeah, so it's going to be a long day of harvesting field 40. I have no idea how long it's going to take us. That's why I took care of the animals first. A lot of the animals were... they were down around 5% on some of the things that they needed, so... That's why I took care of it first. I didn't want to say, well, it's noon and we're still harvesting, which I think we probably will be. I didn't want to say, well, we'll stop harvesting, go take care of the animals and come back. I'm going to destroy some crops. So if I can sneak in like through here. And like this. And then do Control F. Nope, I got back into the same vehicle. Let's turn the combine on first and then drive course. And now the Massey Ferguson's following him. I hope the Massey Ferguson has a problem when he starts like turning around and such. Okay, so this truck here will drop off our hay bales. I gotta remember, those are not attached at the moment. The rye that we have, I need to put that in storage because, what is the price? If I remember correctly, was not that great. It is rising though, so we'll probably sell it later on, but we're going to need the truck and trailer here. So we are going to go park this somewhere decent, hopefully. I may have to park it on the field because there is no room really beside the road anywhere. Let's go ahead and grab our rye. So yeah, we got 250,000 liters off that field. I don't know how well spelt yields, but man, we could be in a day where we get tons and tons, liters and liters upon liters. I forgot. Can I empty this? Oh yeah, that's right. This empties from underneath. Oh wow, that's a lot of grain I'm trying to push. That's not good. Let's empty that out. There it goes, emptying from underneath. It should be. It's not really showing that well. And then we watch as the total goes up. Someone's in traffic? How's Alexian in traffic? Is it because there's traffic on the road? And it's seeing the traffic on the... Alright, one way around this. I'm going to have to turn traffic off for a bit. Traffic off. Wait, is he trying to back up? Why are you trying to... Why? Why are you trying to back up for? I don't know why my combine is trying to back up. Yeah, he's trying to back up. Alright, Control F, turn off follow me. Why are you backing up for? I don't get what Courseplay is doing here. What's going on with Courseplay here? Why is Courseplay stop driver? Why is Courseplay being like that? Is it because it's full? Oh, the combine's full, so it's getting ready to back up so I can unload it. Oh, yes, that's going to be a problem. So, yeah, how do I approach this now? I mean... Alright, all of you are just going to have to sit there for a moment until I can... Oh, wow, yeah, the trials and tribulations of trying to do everything on your own. Can I get this over... Nope, that's wrong. Unload into that. Oh, what a mess. What a mess. Trying to back up a tandem trailer. Yeah, it's just a disaster. It's a disaster. Not the way I want to start the morning. Not the way I want to start the episode. Maybe if I put follow me on... Can he follow behind by 50 meters? Is that a thing? Let me take the cover off that. And the cover off that. No, stop detaching. Oh man, I just created a bigger mess. I'll tell you what, give me a moment to get some things situated here, because everything's just a disaster. Yeah, I'm not quite ready for half of the stuff that's going on right now. Give me a moment to get the trailer, trucks, auger wagon, Massey Ferguson, Dutes Far, Lexington Combine. Well, I kind of forgot there was a fence here as well. But I think we got everything under control. As long as I stay next to the combine as long as I can and empty him out, he won't have to stop and back up, and he won't get in the way of our Massey Ferguson. The Massey Ferguson I got on followed behind by 50 meters. So if the combine does need to back up, then hopefully there's enough room for everything to work out good. The only thing I think that may happen is when the combine sometimes backs up for me to unload him, is sometimes he does an offset, so I got room to bring an auger wagon or a truck in. So that might be the only thing that may happen. But we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Right now, I'm just trying to keep... I know it's 12 miles an hour for the header. The problem that I have is every once in a while the combine is slowing down because it's making turns or whatnot to go around some of the hedges and everything. So now this is where I need to be just a little bit fast and zip around here. Not my field. He's fine. He's all fine. The problem is now the combine definitely is going to fill up by the time I get there. But we'll do what we can. So there are a couple spots on the field, looks like, where we're overlapping one another. Once again, but there's so much crop here, I'm not going to worry about that. I can always go back later and get it, I think. If I need to, which I probably will. Right now, what we're going to do is just unload into the Volvo truck when I can. He is parked down at the intersection. And yeah, we're going to dump that into the silo when he becomes full. The price right now for spelt, I think, is decent at $7.91. And are we full? Is that why we're stopped already? If we are, okay, it is what it is. But yeah, the price, whoa, that is bumpy through there. Yeah, the price for spelt doesn't really change throughout the season. So hanging on to it until like spring, winter, or whatever doesn't seem to really matter. Nope, the combine is still going. I don't know if there's a fence line on this side. I don't think there is. I would just like to get there before the combine gets full, but I do not think that's going to happen. He's going to get full before I get there. Once we get a couple headlands done, then this is going to be a lot easier. Yep, turning too fast with the auger wagon and spun me out because I don't have weight in the front of the Dutes Fire. That could be an issue, but it will happen when you're trying to do 40 miles an hour. I'm surprised that combine's not full yet. Watch, he's going to get full just as I get there and before I can start unloading him. Yep. See, doesn't that always happen? That always happens, man. Yep, now he's stuck in traffic. No. Pipe out, dude. Don't back up any further. No, stop backing up. You're fine. Hopefully when he gets unloaded, he'll stop trying to back up and then go forward. I may have to restart him another time. But yeah, you can see we got a lot of work to do in this field. I don't know, am I going to get 500,000 liters off this field? I'm not quite sure. Since the price is the same as rye, I'm going to assume the yield is going to be about the same. I hope he drives forward. I mean, if he doesn't drive forward, then he's got to hop in there, stop driver, restart driver, and he'll be fine. And it should be easier next time because I don't have the fence line to go around. And nope, he's going to keep trying to back up. That's what course play is designed to do. So he's going to try to follow course. Stop driver. Turn on the header. Drive course. And I'll hop over here. And I'll get beside him. I don't have to constantly unload him. He'll be fine. Just as long as he doesn't get full, then we're okay. Yeah, so this is pretty much my job for the day. Just make sure the combine stays empty. Try to stay out of my crops on the other field as well. I did put a little bit of wheat into our seed maker again today. So when I topped off the chickens, any seed I had left in, or any grain I had left in the trailer, which wasn't much, was like maybe 2,000, that went right into the seed maker. Like I said, I think we're going to make somewhere around 50 to 70,000 liters of seed. And then as we start using it, either this late fall or next summer, we can kind of judge if I need to make more or less. Well, make less? How do you make less when you already got it? Well, see if we have enough is what I want to say. So, yeah, that's the way we're going on there. So I think for now, since I think we're going to be okay for a while, I should be able to unload the combine as we drive along. How about we do a little bit of a time lapse, and I'll bring you back in a little while after the time lapse. It's 10 to 9, so like I said, this is going to take a lot of our day here for sure. And seeing that we haven't gotten around the headland once, and I'm already at 70,000 liters, we're probably going to fill up the auger wagon before we even get around to the Volvo. Maybe, maybe not, I don't know. But hopefully I can keep pace with the combine today. The Massey Ferguson should be okay. I can't believe that's 50 meters. I don't think so. Doesn't seem like it. But anyways, let's get into the time lapse. Let's harvest this field number 40 and start placing your bids and guesses of how many liters of spelt we're going to get off this field today. Go rather well if the bales were more off to our left by about a meter or two. This makes it a little snug, and sometimes getting that close to the combine you can't unload because I'm too close to them and the pipe is on the wrong side of the auger wagon. But overall it's working rather well, but I think this is where I might running into some problems, meaning we're doing only 3 headlands on course play, and now he's going to start going up and down the field. So that may, the only thing, I mean, it's not going to be a problem for course play. It just may mix up what Follow Me does. That's about it. I think this is going to fill up our trailer, so while our combine is going way down to the other end of the field, he's not harvesting anything at the moment, so this is a good time to grab our truck and go to the silo and empty this. Now, I'm going to try to go slow so I don't overshoot and have to back up a tandem trailer, because that is always fun. Drive around here. So, yeah, we got 240,000 liters already, and we just barely finished doing the headlands. So, 500,000 liters? I think so. You would think, anyways. I don't know how much of the field we actually got done, but we got done quite a bit so far. But it is approaching 11 o'clock, so it is taking a while, but we knew that. I pretty much just decided it's going to be all day to harvest this field. That's what it came down to. And when we do finish harvesting the field, I'm not going to try to go on and do another one. We may sell bales. I got to pick up some... I do have to pick up some the hay bales on the other side, meaning where the sheep farm is. I got tons of straw bales to sell, and probably sell the rye that we harvested the day before, because that price was going up, and maybe even sell some spelt today as well. So we might pay off a good chunk of our loan, maybe get the loan below $1 million, which would be good. So when winter comes and we do the ethanol runs, probably get rid of the loan completely. But then again, like I said, I probably need $1 million to buy the equipment I want to buy for next spring. So, but we got plenty of harvesting to do still, plenty more crops to go. We got all that barley field. Field 39 is pretty big. But yeah, we're going to put all this into the silo, and like I said, maybe sell it today. I hope we can, if the price is good. But I'm really interested to see how course play and follow me work going up and down the field. And hopefully the combine's not getting too full. It's taking a while to unload. Oh, yeah, I got to switch trailers. There we go. Make sure I unload it and don't detach, please. There we go. Now it's unloading. How can I see what I can't see the combine. We'll go to the map. I turned the traffic back on as well. You may have saw that in the time lapse. Okay, so I don't know if he's harvesting now or not. Does this field need any work afterwards? No, it does not need to be plowed. Does not need to be limed. It's already set for reseeding. That's kind of interesting. That seems like most of our fields are set that way. But there is 240,000 liters. I think before I may have said 250. 250 just seemed right to say because it's 250,000 instead of 240. But stay with me on that anyways. And also today I like to get some of the manure back into our strawberry patch, get that up and going again. That's running dry, and I do have plenty of manure to fill it up. Just don't really have the time right now. I'm just more focused getting on one of these big fields harvested. Getting the crops done, more important, because there's like a time limit on that kind of stuff. As for the strawberry patch, that manure is not going anywhere. I'm going to park the tractor and trailers on the field, but I don't want to drive it completely on the field. I just want to get it away from the road a little bit. Our combine, somebody was slipping. I don't know if that was follow me or if that was the combine. I didn't read it fast enough. So I don't know. I mean, they could be slipping on each other because probably the combine's turning around, trying to go up and down the field. So now I'm going to have longer runs in between for the auger wagon to get down to the truck and trailer. But it's fine. Oh, you know what it might be slipping on? The combine came down this alleyway right here where there's a whole bunch of bales. He just pushed all the bales that were in this row right here. And I'm going to probably have like 15, 16 bales maybe piled up at the end of this row. Oh, man. I'm trying to see if any bales went into the field. That could cause a little bit of an issue. Yeah, so what's going on here? So, oh, you already did a pass. Alright. I gotcha, I think. Actually, he lined up the bales in a nice little neat row, if you want to look at it that way. That's not too bad. Alright, so he's coming down. Where are you turning around now? So it looks like Follow Me is doing okay for the most part. I'm going to try to unload my harvester when I can so he doesn't ever have to back up. Until we start getting a defined straight line here, it's going to be a little weird. It's always going to be a lot of weird. And it might be confusing to watch this in a time lapse, so that's why I decided to stop the time lapse and just, I think we'll do some jump cuts here and there. That way it doesn't get you too dizzy. But yeah, I'm going to keep on harvesting here. Well, Courseplay is. I'm going to be bringing it back to the Volvo truck and trailer. Maybe I'll bring it back when the trailer is full again. Are you going to sit here until... Oh, this will work. Yeah, if I do it this way, that'll be good. Or are you thinking? Somebody was slipping. I don't know who was slipping. I don't know. But anyways, yeah. I'm lost in thought. Just trying to see how all this is going to work. I think it's going to work out fine. So I'll bring you back in a while and we'll see how much progress we have made on the field. But I find it kind of interesting that the way the combine lined up all these bales that I pushed down, it's almost like it was done on purpose. A little 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and I don't know, halfway point I think is where we're at. I tweaked out the Follow Me Massey Ferguson baler out a little bit, so now he is on 80 meters behind the harvester. Perfect setting, works wonderful. You're going to see here in a minute. As you can see, the combine's going along. I cannot empty the combine because I'd be in the crop, so we're over here. But the good thing about Courseplay on FS19, when he gets full, he is going to back up and move to the side, allowing me to give me some room to get on that side to unload him. And yeah, 80 meters for Follow Me, stops in plenty of time, allows the combine to back up and move to the side, allow me to get in there. And yeah, I got us to sneak in there. And I found a way, not a way, but what I have to do to actually, I didn't give myself enough room to get around the baler. But I got to hug the crop line over here, basically. And just get far enough forward for them to load. The reason why I don't want to pull too far forward is when Courseplay starts back up, he is going to cut a hard left, and I need to back up pretty quick. Because if I just sit here, he gets stuck on me. The header will catch the front of the Dutzfire. And the Dutzfire's paint is wearing off nicely. Yeah, you can see the hood. I mean, it's not that bad, really. I mean, a lot of that is dirt on there, but you can see where the paint's been peeling. Has not been repainted since we started, and I got 60 hours on this tractor. But, yeah, we're almost... I think if I brought this trailer up now, the Volvo and trailer might be at 240,000 liters. We're pretty close. So, getting 500,000 liters off this field, not a problem. Yeah, so if I were to show you the map, this is what we got done, and that's what we got left to do. Still a long ways to go, so I think we're going to be working into the evening hours a little bit. Maybe. Maybe not. So you also maybe just saw there, Follow Me does not really follow the combine's tracks going backwards, if that makes sense. So like when the combine backs up, Follow Me does not try to back up at all. So yeah, 80 meters is probably, if you want to do the setup, 80 meters is a good distance. Yeah, I can actually set it that far. The other thing, and this is why we bought the auto-loading baling trailer. So we're halfway through the field. You wonder how many bales we created today? Take a guess, because you might be short. Right now we're at 257. 257 bales I've made so far. And those are 8,000 liter bales, not 4,000 liter bales. Man, 4,000 liter bales, yeah, we'd be over 500 bales right now. It used to be a problem on Farming Simulator. When you got too many bales on a map, it could cause the map to crash. I hope that's not going to be an issue for us here today at all. I do have autosave on, I do hope. I might want to double check on the autosave, because sometimes I turn it off when I'm placing down things. So the back of the trailer, that is full, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, that's full. And I may fill the front one. Make sure autosave is on here. Yep. every 10 minutes, so we should be okay. And yes, the truck is full, so there is, what does that bring us to here? 480,000 liters of spelt that I have. So yeah, are we going to reach a 500,000 today? Yeah, we are. I've been watching the pricing a little bit, and the pricing of the spelt is kind of going down. So we'll put that in storage. But like I said, the price of spelt and rye on seasons it seems like it just fluctuates every other day. Doesn't really fluctuate like the other ones where I need to save it. So we'll just keep it in storage for like a day or two until the price seems to be good. Upper 700s, maybe low 800s is what we're looking for. But let me drive in here slowly. The combine may get full, but that's okay. He's not going to go anywhere. Are we unloading now? Yes, we are. Tool needs to be unloaded. Yeah, well, I am a little busy. I guess what I could do, well, he'll just have to wait. So yeah, we're building up with this belt here. I'm just want to try and get some things back in order while I'm waiting for it to unload. Yeah, so we got tons of rye, tons of spelt. When we sell all those, we're going to be close to $1 million in sales. This on spelt and rye, let alone field 39, which is barley. We'll be selling all the barley. The corn will be in stock. The soybeans will be for stock. And over here by the sheep farm, yeah, we got a small field of canola to deal with. So the canola will be sold as well. Looks like I'm done unloading there. Change trailers. Start unloading that. So yeah, there's your halftime report. It's 2:45 in the afternoon. We're about halfway done or so. Making lots of bales. Yeah, we're going to have a lot of money before we even get to harvesting our corn and making ethanol fuel. And there's actually a great demand in ethanol fuel right now for $3,000 per, but I need to get the harvest done. I'm not too worried about selling fuel. We sell fuel when we can because the fuel won't go bad. I just need to harvest the fields before the end of the season comes. That's what we're going for. So there's your halftime report. Yeah, I'll bring it back when probably got like a little corner of the field left, or maybe before it gets dark. If that's the case, if it starts to get dark and I'm not done yet, I'll bring it back because recording video while it's dark out is not that good. So see how far we get. Yeah, and I'll see you one more time in just a little bit. So it is 7 o'clock in the evening. We are almost done with the field, except for one problem. The combine needs some of this stuff. We're out of DEF fuel. I don't know how long it's been out of DEF fuel, because with course play, if you run out of fuel or DEF fuel, it'll keep going until you get into the vehicle. And, well, I got into the vehicle because I wanted to see how much fuel was actually left into it. And the second I got in the vehicle, it stopped. We are out of DEF fuel in the combine. So, yeah, but 7 o'clock in the evening, we should be able to finish this today in the daylight hours. That should be enough. Let's turn on the header. But the other main reason why I had to get in the combine was I got through the entire field, and this is the first time the header got stuck on a bale. And it lifted the header up to one side. It was causing problems. That's why I got into the combine. I was like, really? We did the whole field. And I was getting ready to do my comeback for you guys. It's like, really? Did the whole field, and now we're going to have a problem with our first bale? Of all these bales, this is the first time we had a problem? Yeah, then I'm out of DEF fuel, so... But other than that, it's going great. We're going to finish harvesting this field during the daylight hours. How much spelt do we have, you might be wondering. A lot. So I've made one more trip to the silo without you, which brought us up to 720 or 30,000 liters. And I think I just put another 80,000 liters into the trailer, so whatever you grab here. So it's going to be like 850, maybe... Am I going to get to 900,000 liters of spelt today? I don't know. How many bales have we created so far? Why look down? Let's wait until we get done and see how many we got in total. But last I checked, it was over 400 bales in this field right now. How many bales do I have on the map completely? Probably like 600 bales, because we haven't really picked up the bales from the day before when we harvested all the wheat and what was the other one? Rye. The wheat and rye. So we still got those bales in the field. But other than that, I mean, it's going great. We're going to have to sell those bales. I cannot store those bales until the price is good, which is middle of winter. I just don't have room for 700 bales. And having that many bales on a map usually causes problems, or it used to. In FS17, it was a big problem. If you ever played multiplayer, you know everyone says, hey, are we doing straw? And everyone's like, no, we're not doing straw. No straw at all. Actually, I don't have to follow the combine as much because the paths are getting shorter, so I don't think he's going to fill up on the way up. But yeah, these workers have been great today, working 12 hours straight, getting this field done. We're just going to call it quits once we get done and just put all this into the silo. There have been a couple great demands going on. Nothing that I have. There's one now for soybean, but we're not going to sell the soybean when we harvest it. The diesel fuel I told you about. Also, while I've been following the combine around, I made a call on down to the store, and I inquired about the equipment I'm looking to buy for the farm. He gave me a little bit of a discount. I was supposed to be up near right at $1 million, and he gave me a little bit of a discount. And I said, well, when can you have it by? And he said, well, I can deposit. I said, well, I don't have the cash, but I do have 750,000 liters at least of spelt in the silo, and I got 250,000 liters of rye. And he says, well, sounds like you're good for it. I showed him the books. I'm trying to see if my combine's going to get stuck on a bale again. Hasn't been sticking on bales at all until recently. So yeah, he said he can get that equipment I need in a couple days time when I need it, and I don't need it now. I may turn around and see this field this fall, depending on how fast we get through this harvest. Not this harvest, but the fall harvest incomplete. So yeah, he said not a problem. You get that equipment in a couple days time. I think my combine is confused right now. Yeah, if you're going to drive in circles, I will take over for you. Actually, kill course play. Thank you very much. You've been wonderful. Yeah, now follow me is going to be like, well, I just got to do what he did, right? There we go. Harvest is, we'll call it complete. There are a few patches like this messed around, but after, collecting 800,000 liters, I'm not going to be too concerned about it. Let's turn off the header. Pipe out. Let's go unload. And really, I need to call it. I've been recording for probably 3 hours. It took 3 hours to harvest this field. In real time, that is. Yeah, turn the combine off right here. So yeah, looks like I had to buy more DEF fuel. I don't know how much DEF fuel is left in the Massey Ferguson because he's been on follow me. Let's go ahead and press Shift F. That should kill follow me player, or the worker at least. While that's filling up, let me just see how much I got left in here. Alright, so we're not that bad. We're getting low on the diesel fuel though. But just to think, we did spend $1.6 million on buying this lot of land. And the crop was already in it, and I got paid to put the crop in it. I got paid to fertilize most of this crop in it. And now we get to harvest the crop that I got paid to put in. So I'm easily getting my money back on this land on the first harvest. For sure. You gonna be able to fit all that in there? Yes, you are. Perfect. In a way. Let's go ahead and, well, you know what? Let me check the page because some of the prices were going up. So there's a diesel fuel at $3,000 per I was a little curious about that. So the rye, oh, I got to scroll up here because I was looking for great demands. The rye price is climbing, and the spelt price is climbing on part of it. But yeah, so you can see you got 720,000 liters in stock right now. About to have another 116,000 going in. Any traffic coming? No traffic coming, so I can turn around. Yeah, that auger wagon did pay off nicely working in that field. And once I got the follow me player to get the correct distance behind the harvester so they wouldn't run into one another, it worked out great. I did check the forecast. Still no rain until Friday, and today is Monday. So I don't have to worry about getting the straw bales out the field right away. So we can leave them there overnight. Let's go ahead and unload that. And we can watch the spelt totals go up. Yeah, so there's our rye, there's our spelt. So we got 1 million liters off the last two fields. And if I'm going to get $800 per, that's 800 grand. And that's most of our loan right there before we even get to the ethanol, which tomorrow, I would say the first day of fall, may be ready for harvest. So if the corn is ready for harvest tomorrow, that's what we'll be harvesting next. The soybean is kind of important as well, but I'd rather get the corn done first and then do the soybean. I think we got plenty of time to do everything that we need to do. I did check on the cattle as well. A few of the cattle, it says next offspring in 0.1 years. So we could have some cattle in the morning. And that'd be good because one, I'll start getting more manure, and two, we'll start getting some milk. Maybe I should grab the class tractor, grab a bucket, and just start make the strawberry patch work a little bit overnight as well. Because I got plenty of manure. Do I have plenty of water in here? And then I'm going to call it a day, man. It's been a long day harvesting one field. I got a half a tank of water. Oh, my class tractor's over by the horses. Oh, man, forget it. I don't feel like driving over. Yep, I'm getting lazy. But maybe when I wake up in the morning, we'll go ahead and do that because I probably will have to take care of the horses in the morning anyways because of hay and oats. So if I bring this back up, the hay is a little bit low. The oats is actually holding up well, just like the rest of the animal stuff. But yeah, the big field 40, finished harvesting it, and we end up with 800 and just shy of 840,000 liters of spelt. So that's going to be a great day to go ahead and sell that. That's going to be a couple trailer loads. Same thing with the rye and the wheat. We're just going to hold on to that and make seed with it while we can. And I got to start planning on maybe what to plant in those fields for next season. Do I want to do a crop where I get straw bales? I mean, this adds a little bit more work, and but I mean, the money's nice. But I think I need to focus on harvesting the crops that we have for now. But that is going to do it for today, guys. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the episode. I do appreciate you watching as always, and I'll catch you next time in Hazzard County. But until then, have a good one. Oh yeah, and by the way, 428 bales off that field today. Before I forget,